Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to that Blissful Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, David Williams, and today we're talking about a game changer when it comes to personal growth and success: self-discipline. So many people think motivation is the key to achievement, but let's be honest, motivation fades. Self-discipline is what keeps us moving forward when the excitement wears off. It's what separates dreamers from doers and turns intentions into results. Today, we'll explore 4 key areas of self-discipline that will help you create unstoppable momentum. 1. Mastering your daily habits. 2. Overcoming procrastination. 3. Building mental toughness. 4. Staying committed to long-term goals. By the end of this episode, you'll have the practical tools to develop self-discipline, crush your excuses, and step into your most powerful, focused self. But first, hit that subscribe button. Each week, we bring you the best strategies to boost your confidence, motivation, and well-being. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's get started. One, mastering your daily habits. Quote, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Aristotle. This quote from Aristotle reminds us that success isn't about one big moment, but about the small, consistent actions we take every day. Self-discipline isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, one habit at a time. Takeaway tip: create a habit system that works for you. The easiest way to build self-discipline is to start small and stay consistent. Here's how. 1. Identify one key habit. Choose a habit that aligns with your goals, like exercising daily, reading for 20 minutes, or waking up earlier. 2. Anchor it to something you already do. If you want to start journaling, do it right after your morning coffee. This makes it easier to stick to. 3. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or checklist. Seeing your streak grow keeps you motivated. 4. Set up accountability. Tell a friend about your habit or share it online. When others know about it, you're more likely to follow through. Action step: pick one habit to work on this week. Keep it small, commit to it daily, and watch how it transforms your discipline over time. Two, overcoming procrastination. Quote, "The year from now, you may wish you had started today." Karen Lamb. Procrastination is the enemy of success. We all do it. Put things off, tell ourselves we'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year. The truth is, waiting for the perfect time is just an excuse. Takeaway tip: the 5-minute rule to beat procrastination. Start small. If a task feels overwhelming, commit to doing it for just 5 minutes. Remove distractions. Set up a dedicated workspace, silence notifications, and put your phone in another room. Use a timer. Try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Example: let's say you've been putting off going to the gym. Instead of saying, "I'll start next week," tell yourself, "I'll put on my workout clothes and do 5 minutes of stretching." Once you start, momentum kicks in, and chances are you'll keep going. Action step: take one task you've been avoiding and apply the 5-minute rule today. Once you begin, you'll realize the hardest part is just starting. Three, building mental toughness. Quote, "Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you can't control what you think, you can't control what you do." Napoleon Hill. Self-discipline isn't just about habits, it's about mental toughness. Your mind will try to talk you out of doing the hard things, but real discipline comes from learning to control your thoughts and push through discomfort. Takeaway tip: train your mind like a muscle. Develop a no excuses mindset. Every time your brain tries to make an excuse, counter it with action. Reframe the pain. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," tell yourself, "This challenge is making me stronger." Use visualization. Picture yourself succeeding, crossing the finish line, hitting your goal, feeling proud of your progress. Example: if you're tempted to skip your morning routine, Visualize how great you'll feel after sticking to it. By training your mind to focus on the reward instead of the discomfort, you'll find it easier to stay disciplined. Action step. Write down 3 excuses you often use to avoid difficult tasks. Then flip each one into a positive mindset shift. When the excuse pops up, remind yourself of the new thought instead. Four, staying committed to long-term goals. Quote, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Abraham Lincoln. We live in a world of instant gratification, but real success comes from delayed gratification, choosing long-term benefits over short-term comfort. Takeaway tip. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Define your why. What's the real reason behind your goal? Write it down and revisit it daily. Break goals into milestones. Instead of focusing on the end goal, break it into small, achievable steps. Celebrate small wins. Each time you hit a milestone, reward yourself. It keeps motivation high. Example, if your goal is to build a successful business, don't just dream about the end result. Set weekly goals, track your progress, and celebrate small victories along the way. Action step. Take one long-term goal and break it into 3 milestones. Focus on the first step this week and celebrate when you complete it. Conclusion. The power of self-discipline. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. By mastering habits, overcoming procrastination, building mental toughness, and committing to long-term goals, you're setting yourself up for a life of success and fulfillment. Final advice. Remember, self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small, stay consistent, and believe in your ability to grow. Thank you for tuning in to that Blissful Wellness Podcast. If today's episode inspired you, hit that subscribe button and stay connected. And if you're ready for even more transformation, check out our Transform Your Life series at That Love Podcast and explore wellness strategies at That Blissful Wellness Podcast. You have the power to build self-discipline, focus, and success. Stay strong, stay committed, and as always, stay blissfully well. 1. Mastering your daily habits. Takeaway tip. Create a habit system that works for you. 2. Overcoming procrastination. Takeaway tip. The 5-minute rule to beat procrastination. 3. Building mental toughness. Takeaway tip. Train your mind like a muscle. 4. Staying committed to long-term goals. Takeaway tip. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Conclusion. The power of self-discipline.